Okay, so, one off subject that I was going to talk off there, but let's talk about really quickly now, David, to the extent you can. This issue of filing an asylum when in timely fashion, does that hold over status for the sake of filing for adjustment of status? I did a podcast this few years back, and it actually got a lot of views, and then like people contacted me and I got clients from it, but I took it off because there was a decision that came out that essentially, I didn't read the last footnote on the last page where the justices gave an out. It was a Ninth Circuit case, I think. And if I was prepared, I would have the names of the cases.
Yeah.
The argument you made here, you're a loser. But if you had looked at this other part of the statute that says this, we would have looked at it differently, but you didn't argue this. And I didn't look at that, and I always took the argument the worst possible way for our clients, and I wouldn't file these cases. But then the subsequent case came out last year, and I have the notes to do a podcast on it, but I got too busy. But it's this issue of matter of LK, which you referenced, which says if the asylum office makes a decision and it's denied, at that point you're out of status. But potentially, when it's still pending, that means that it's USCIS delay, which keeps you in status for the sake of filing for adjustment of status. Maybe not for extension or change of status, but it's particularly says like it's for like a 245A adjustment. And so you said you're filing a case based on that right now.
Yes. Yeah, so this one, so my understanding from the underlying attorney of the underlying case from this attorney is that historically the USCIS, if you have an asylum pending case, hasn't gone to EOIR, that they will accept that is being in a lawful, it's not that you're being in a lawful status, it's that you have a technical reason. I don't have the language in front of me, but it says that technical reason exception for being out of status. Thus, you don't accumulate, past the 6 months that, which is accepted under 245K. So the case law, this is what's interesting about the case law. I think it's the Ninth Circuit decision basically implicitly says if they have not sent this to EOIR, if they have not sent the case, then it is a technical reason because they haven't taken any action. Like the magic wording is taken action.
In immigration court, you would have the right to file 45, right?
Well, it's not. The question is like, all this time is pending. So you let's say your I-589 has been pending for 3 years with the asylum, with USCIS, which is was the asylum office, and they haven't made a decision. Well, does that time count as a technical reason for being out of status, such that you can submit an I-140 and not get hit with more than 6 months out of status? And the decision doesn't come out and explicitly say that is a technical reason, but it explicitly says if they refer it to EOIR, then it's not a technical reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a Sixth Circuit decision that I found that references the same case, and it also doesn't explicitly say that, but again, it infers that over and over, that it would be a technical reason for being out of status if you had a pending I-589 with USCIS and it had not been referred to the EOIR. So I do think we have a strong case. The language to me is pretty on point. But yeah, that's the one that we have pending right now. It was denied. They denied the I-140 based on unlawful status.
The I-140 or the I-485?
I'm sorry. The I-45. Sorry, right. Yeah, the I-45. Yeah, the I-140 was approved. The I-485 was.
I hope you enjoyed this short clip from the material of the Immigration Lawyers Toolbox. If you want to get more information about becoming a premium member, just email me at info@immigrationlawyerstoolbox.com or visit the site immigrationlawyerstoolbox.com, where you'll see links to a lot of the information that we have for premium members, so you can get a better idea of what's there, as well as on the YouTube page for the Immigration Lawyers Toolbox, where we have much more clips and material that's helpful. If you wanted to buy something a la carte, visit ilt.thinkific.com.